Hey everybody. Now wait a second for people to get in here. And I'm sorry I look rough. I have had a rough few days. I've actually been to the doctor and they think I have had possibly salmonella. So that's always fun. Hopefully I'm on the mend though. Gonna see if I can see y'all talking. So I'm on the mend, but it's been rough. And I think it came from a restaurant. I told Ben I'm cured of eating out for a long, long time. If you're just getting in here, I was apologizing for looking rough because I have had what they think is probably salmonella for the last few days. If you've ever had something like that, you know that's not fun. Let's see. So how are y'all doing? I thought I'd wait a second and then tell you why I got on here randomly. Hey, Patty, Tig and Lisa, Be Oily, aw, thank you. Simply Southern Roots, Brianna, Greg's Gran. There's several of you in here. So what are y'all up to today? It is crazy weather here. We had storming all night. Lots of places did. And then it kind of stopped. And now Emily and I just ran to the store a while ago and we're driving home and drove into this super dark just line of clouds and it dropped like 20 degrees. So I think that was finally the front. Whippoorwill Holler had it too. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, that's what they thought at the doctor, and nobody else in my family is sick, so it's been really weird. But the kids have took good care of me and helped me do everything because it just saps you. It's headed to Florida. Oh, it was like flooding rain. It was crazy. Lots of wind and lots of stuff. Simply Southern. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not tech savvy. Whole family's had a bad viral infection, low-grade temp, and body aches. 11 days. That's terrible. That's so terrible. It was nice to meet you, too. So B. Oli is in here. That is who we surprised in Squisitos. No tornadoes, thankfully, here right in our area. There were tornadoes last night with this same line of storms. Yeah, the flooding is what is insane. It's just dumped so much rain in a short amount of time. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is Freedom Homestead. So this same complex of storms went through their area. They're in Kentucky. And they said it sounded like their roof was coming off. And what actually happened is a wall of their basement collapsed. And their house their house is leaning over. And they had to just get out and with just the clothes on their backs. And they wouldn't let them go back in to get their stuff. I don't know where they're at this afternoon. They've had all day to kind of process this. But I wanted to bring y'all's attention to them. They are a great YouTube channel. I consider them friends, and so I don't know exactly what you can do to help them. I know you could always just send them a donation. You can pray for them. I don't know of like a GoFundMe that's set up for them or anything at this point. Maybe there will be, but you could always just send them something, pray for them. You could just go to their channel and play some of their videos. That helps a YouTuber a lot if you just put their videos on and let those play. And just above all, just let them know you're thinking about them. Send them a message, leave them a comment on their videos. Go through some old videos and let them play and leave them some encouraging comments on there because I promise you they'll see those. So this community is so big and so generous that, okay, Patty says they do have a GoFundMe, so that'd be great if you could put that up. This community, like I was saying, is so big and generous. It blows my mind. It's amazing. Like, I'll never forget the needy homesteader that when her husband was killed and she was so injured and her kids were so injured, how everyone just came together and helped her. That blew our minds. Y'all are just awesome. And so we have another family in need. It's Freedom Homestead. Some people said they're late to the party. Freedom Homestead had severe weather in Kentucky last night, and their basement wall basically fell down, and then the whole rest of their house was leaning over. They had to get out with nothing. They wouldn't let them get back in, last I heard, to get anything out. So they need help. They need prayers. We can watch their videos, just whatever you guys can think of to do to help them out. Send them a card, anything, just to let them know you're thinking of them. You can always go on Facebook. They're active over on Facebook, and just say something to them. So that's the main thing I wanted to get out, is y'all just be thinking about them and praying for them. So thank you for posting their GoFundMe link, Tinker's wife. And Merciful Root said they're flooded as well, are they not? I don't know. I'm going to guess they probably are, with their house exposed to the elements, because it was crazy, crazy rain last night here too. It was so much rain. Hey, the Max. Can someone throw up the link to their YouTube channel? That would be great too, because if you don't have anything to donate, I completely understand that. We live on a budget too. Play their videos. Just turn them on, and if you're busy and don't really want to sit down and watch videos, turn them down. Just let them play. Leave them some comments. Just anything you can do to encourage them. Ben came home. You want to come over here? You going to sit off to the side? Get over here. Let me see if I can turn it. Uh-oh. Rotate device back. Okay, I'm confusing the phone. Can you put their YouTube link up? Oh, maybe, yes. Gemini just did. Hey, Gemini. And I got some awesome spices I've been using from Gemini. Will you grab those? They're right there on that canning shelf. She has started an amazing little business that y'all need to check out. I'm going to show you. So cute. Chicken. And I guess you can use these on just anything you want. Gemini, y'all speak up and tell them what all you do with these. I'll tell you this one. I love this one. We've used it on several things. I love to roast vegetables. This one is amazing. I haven't opened the others yet, but I've been using this one like crazy. And then the pork one. They're so cute too. So, if you're late, we were just talking about Freedom Homestead, Jack and Tangi. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with them, but their house has basically been destroyed. One wall of their home, or their basement, fell off. Basically, it fell down. You can see all the contents of their basement is just exposed to the elements. So, whatever we can do to show them some love. What are you laughing at?
Comment that way.
I'm thinking I need to do this. Is that better?
Yeah. I think they're asking, is there anything else I need to do?
You?
Yes.
Why? Am I just bossing you?
No.
I can get a little bossy.
I love my boss.
Do you? Ecocentric Homestead, often let videos play while working right. That is so awesome. That's one of the great things you can do for someone that makes YouTube videos. Just let their videos play. Oh, that's great, Patty. She said she ordered hers a couple days ago.
Yes, and I seen photos of their house.
I'm turning you.
You're turning me.
Yeah.
I looked on their Facebook page and seen photos of their house.
It's bad.
Yes, it's bad. Looked like there was a water heater down there, so I'm sure it broke all their water piping, flooded their basement. Looked like a freezer flipped over down there. But
Oh my.
it's just the whole block wall gave way, and now their house is, he even said it's tilted, so it's done quite a bit of structural damage to their house. Even if they could jack it up and fix that wall, it's done other structural damage throughout the house.
And last I saw, the insurance is up in the air. So it's not like that's just going to pay for all of it.
Do they have more than one Facebook page? I seen that on Jack's personal page that he posted.
Yeah. It's just under Jack Wheat, and then hers is under Tangy Wheat. You could probably just go to the search bar on Facebook.
And just let them know that you're praying for them.
Yeah. Her name is Tangi. I'm home alone a lot, so I play videos even when I'm in the garden. I've got to where I'll play them like when I'm cooking or something, just people that I want to catch up on, and I don't really have time to sit down and watch videos, but that lets me hear them and know kind of what they're doing.
That's one thing about when you're filming YouTube videos, editing YouTube videos.
Scoot over. Yeah, scoot over. They can see half of both our faces. We're on a phone, so this is a little difficult.
And all that. You run out of time to do everything.
Yeah.
Farming and all that, but at least you can just push play and walk away, or have it over on the counter beside you, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm bad about not leaving comments. I love y'all that do leave comments. You take time to write something.
And I'll tell you even better, some of you not only leave comments, you help me answer comments. Like you'll answer questions that you know the answer to. I appreciate it. Really, really do.
Yep,
oh, yeah. Thank you, Gemini. Oh, yeah. Jay said, didn't realize homesteads had such a big, tight-knit community.
Yes.
I didn't realize there were so many either, but when the needy homesteader, and that's about one of the biggest tragedies you can have, is losing part of your family in just one swoop. That just showed you how big and generous it is. That was such a blessing. Nothing can bring back her husband or the kid's dad, but I'm sure you made it just a little bit easier for her to have just a minute to figure out what to do and not have to worry about how to buy groceries. So, like I said, even if you can't give anything, that's fine. I totally understand that. They wouldn't want you to if it's going to put you in a bind. But just encourage them more than anything. Go leave them a comment.
Give them some of your time.
Yeah.
That's free.
But really, it's one of the biggest things you can give, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, on another note, what are y'all all up to today?
What have you been up to today since
I've done a lot of stuff. I was telling them that I have had what they think is salmonella, and that's not been fun. But the kids have helped me pick up the slack, and you have too. Ben's been working a lot this week, but the kids have done a lot.
Bringing home the money.
Yeah. So our meat chickens are about like 1 week from going to processing. So we're having to water them twice a day.
Move them every day.
But even like we can't just get up and do them and then be done. So we have to go back again. And I got home a while ago and Lane had done the second watering. I thought it was me today going to do it. And I was like, thank you. That was such a gift.
Jackie's asking, are we shipping meat to Pennsylvania yet? Yes, we were shipping meat to Pennsylvania, but we have gotten had some bad experiences already with UPS. I am in talks with FedEx, but with the COVID restrictions, anything they damage, lose, or does not arrive on the time that we pay for it to be getting there, and it ruins or thaws out enough that whoever buys it is not comfortable eating it, we have to eat that. We refund. We have refunded 4 so far. So we refund for the meat. We've lost the money. We've put it in the dry ice, the cooler, and the shipping. And
2 or 3 of the times, UPS has thrown them in the trash. So we never saw them, and our customer never saw them.
They say they threw them in the trash.
Yeah, we really have no idea. I figure they did. Like, I know there's a lot of good people that work for UPS. We know people that works for them. So I don't want to sound critical at all, but it has been frustrating, and it's not the local UPS driver. It's policies that UPS itself has put into place where they just they're not liable for anything right now. So that's really difficult on people like us sending something that is perishable. And I'll just tell you, when we were buying what they said would get there in 2 or 3 days, come to find out that was estimated. So they weren't held to that. So they said, you need to buy select shipping. And that's really where we say it'll get there in 2 or 3 days. So we did that. And then they didn't. And then they said, well, we're not refunding anything except overnight air. Well, that's like $100 a package. So it's shut down for the moment. Plus, we're almost out of stock anyway, but we're stocking back up in June. We're hoping that any time their normal procedures will come back, or we can find someone else to ship with, and we'll be back in stock.
Like with UPS, we've had real issues getting a hold of anybody to actually talk to. Get a hold of the automated system, of course, go through that. Andrea sat on the phone with them for a couple of hours one time. This way, I've actually gotten a hold of a local rep. Well, he's not local to me. He's local to a friend, that somebody that I can talk to. He's going to get me in contact with a local rep here. So it's just trying to get our business shipping app switched over from UPS to FedEx, which I don't think that'll be that hard. And
okay, someone said don't mute the videos while letting them play. That won't earn any money if it's muted. Is there truth to that? I don't know, but that's a good thought. YouTube has ways of knowing, so even if you could just turn it down, maybe just don't mute it.
Country Homestead Preacher, we're talking about Jack and Tangy.
Freedom Homestead.
Yeah. Their basement wall collapsed, and they've had to evacuate their home, leave everything just like it is, and just get out. So we're just asking the community to go show them some love, support, some prayers for them.
Yeah. Just low the sound without mute. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Joy. That's awesome. Yeah, so anything you can do, just send them a comment, send them a card, or just whatever. Play some videos. If you feel like sending them a donation, they've pretty much lost everything at this point. They don't know if they'll be able to get back in and get anything, because when the wall collapsed, their house is leaning over now. And there's pictures of it on Facebook. Literally all their possessions in the basement are exposed. It's just like a carport or something over there now.
The picture I seen, you can actually see a big gap between their floor and their wall that's still up on their above ground structure. So
yeah,
it's pretty compromised. And then besides that, we've been doing some shout out for Gemini and her new business.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Miss Lippy's Bayou Blend. Thank you, Gemini. She just posted the GoFundMe link. Y'all need to try these spices, though. So good. I don't actually know how many she has. If you tell them, Gemini, how many different blends you have. Thank you, Patty, for posting the Facebook page. You can probably go on Facebook and just friend them or send them a message, or there's pictures over there you can comment on their stuff or whatever. I think they've had a pretty rough day trying to figure out what to do, and you're just pretty much all of a sudden homeless, and they don't know yet what insurance is going to do. And this is nothing like what they're going through, but early on when we were doing meat for other people, basically we were just selling halves and wholes. We had 6 hogs at the processor, which that's several $1,000s, not to mention lots of time and energy and all that kind of stuff. And the processing place burnt, and we were just basically in limbo for a long time, months. And the insurance company wound up saying that they weren't liable for anybody's stuff because they were only going to cover the processing plant's personal stuff that was in there. They didn't cover the customers. And so anyway, they made it right with us, but the being in limbo for months is very, very, very stressful. And just not knowing, insurance companies can kind of just say what they want, depending on if you get a friendly adjuster or not. All right, well, that's what we wanted to say, was help our friends.
And I want to go check out some baby calves.
Go look at them?
Mm-hmm.
I've looked at them quite a bit.
I want to go see them. We just got our side-by-side mule back, so I want to go take it for a test drive.
Y'all are going to get to see all the baby calves except one that was born this morning, but y'all are going to get to see them tomorrow. Emily edited it a while ago.
That's what's coming?
Yep, that's what's coming. Is 2021 calves. Okay, one last recap because someone's still asking. Freedom Homestead's basement wall collapsed and their house is leaning. They basically had to get out with the clothes on their back. It's Jack and Tangy Wheat over at Freedom Homestead. So just show them some love however you can. The Facebook links have been posted, GoFundMe's, go watch videos, leave a comment, anything like that. An encouraging word. If you can't do any of that, send up some prayers for them. We will see you guys later. Y'all are like the best. This is like the 189 best viewers ever. We'll see you guys.
190 now.
190. We got to include that last one. We'll see y'all on YouTube. God bless.